We're recording? Okay, well, hey guys, welcome back to another reacting video. And as you can see, I got a haircut. I like it. And I'm out pajamas because I just woke up, son. It's 1:02 in the morning. I'm in the afternoon. So today we're reacting to something a bit different. It's called Story Booth. So if you don't know what that is, it's technically when you tell them a real life story and then they animate them. And I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna be reacting to some Story Booth videos. So the first one that we're gonna be reacting to is I Stole a Sick Fish from the Store. However, I watched that one. Just kidding, I didn't. It was my sister or something. I don't remember that, but some of these might have that red thing under it. But let's just get into it. So let's go. Story Booth, real animated, real story.
Me and my girlfriend were driving around. We were both
Wait, what?
very upset
No. First thing, real quick, that I just noticed. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. They're both girls, so I'm not trying to be mean or anything. But are you guys gay? I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I'm pretty sure they are. But let's just continue with the video. That is the point.
I don't remember what it was. And we were both in the mood to do something bad and rebellious. We went to Walmart. A little bit of background information. I love fish. I'm majoring in marine biology soon.
Just fish?
10-gallon tank. And I was like, a little light bulb just went off. And the little voice in my head that was telling me not to say what I was about to say was just overpowered. And I said, let's steal a fish. My girlfriend, call her Bianca.
Never steal, guys. Never steal.
I said, let's steal a fish. She was like, okay. I don't think she thought we were actually going to do it. We get to the fish aisle, and I just see this one single betta fish. He looked so miserable, like his fins were all tattered. He was like just floating on his side, but still like alive. And I was like, oh my God, Bianca, please. And she's like, you know what? Okay, I guess we're stealing the fish. And I'm like, sweet. How are we going to go about this? I was like, I got an idea. Go over to the other aisle and get a box of tampons. And she was like, why? I was like, just do it. And so she did. So she took all the tampons out and put it in her purse. And then we took the container that the beta was in. We put it in the box. I have never stolen anything in my life. That was the first time I've ever stolen something. So I was a nervous wreck. I was like shaking. Like, just looking around, and Bianca's telling me to hurry up, and I'm like, okay. We pay for the box of tampons, but not the fish. And we start walking back out to her car, and suddenly...
That isn't really well, I guess it's still stealing, but for me, it isn't really stealing, because when you're stealing, you're not even paying for nothing at all, but you paid for that. So you're technically not stealing. You're technically just paying for something else. That's all. Wow. Comment down below if you agree with me, please, because that isn't really stealing. Let's just continue.
She's like, "Where are my keys? You don't have your keys?" And she's like, "No, I don't." And I'm like, "Great, amazing, wonderful." And so we go back into Walmart. Now I'm a nervous wreck because I am a felon. I am holding a fish in a box of tampons. And so we're looking for her keys for like 30 minutes, and we finally give up. We're going to go back out to her car to call her parents, and her keys are sitting in her car. And so we both look at
I hate when that happens, because I live with my parents, and I hate when that happens. Like, oh my gosh, like that. But you might not know, but we always leave one door open. Like, not completely open, but the lock not locked. Just in case. And besides, well, would you really go into try to rob a car that all doors are closed? Normally you think that's locked. Let's just continue.
We get in the car, and I take Gilbert, which is what I named my fish, by the way, Gilbert, because the Gil, out of the box, and I have never felt so proud of myself in my life. Like, I saved a fish. I felt so morally ambiguous, and that felt so good for some reason. It dawns on me, I did not ask my parents if I could have a fish, and I'm like, what do I do? So we try to get the story straight that a friend gave the fish to me, because at school my name is actually Fish Girl, because I talk about fish a lot. I get
Really?
home, I don't have the 10-gallon prepared. There's no water in it. I filled a 5-gallon cheese balls container with water and put him in there. So I had to cycle the whole tank for like 6 weeks, and then I put him in. And, you know, he's like living the life now. He's got plans, he's got hiding holes, he's got plenty of space. I feed him bloodworms every week.
Ew.
That's the story about how I shoplifted a fish successfully. To this day, I still haven't been caught. Don't follow my example, I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, so remember, guys, never steal nothing. So, yeah, that's the technically lesson of the video. So let's move on to the next video. Okay, guys, next one we're gonna be reacting to is my parents got divorced. So, if you don't know what divorced is, it's technically when your parents, they don't want to be together no more, so they separate, but they're still married. They just remarry again. That's technically, it's really sad if your parents get divorced. Please make sure that doesn't happen to you guys. But yeah, let's react. You can see through my glasses.
When I was younger, my dad was in the military, and we moved very frequently. It was just me, my dad, and my mom, and we were like 3 peas in a pod. My dad decided to retire in Florida, so that's where we moved. We just found a house there, and I'd never lived with my family before since I moved so much with the military that it was new for me to actually be by family, and I was really excited about that. So with a couple months living in Florida, we found a really nice house and started moving into it and remodeling some parts of it. One night, my dad was acting really strange, and I found out that my parents were getting a divorce.
Yeah.
I was very awestruck and honestly thought they were joking because my parents were high school sweethearts. They'd been married for 21 years, and I'd never grown up without my dad. So that was really new information for me. My dad left the next
really
morning.
bad, guys. Really
My
bad.
mom and I decided to move back to Missouri in order to cope with ourselves, and I had my best friends there, and she had her best friend there. While in Missouri, we found out that my dad did find another woman, so that was very difficult for us to handle.
Yeah.
We ended up going to the counselor a lot and had frequent emotional outbursts. I couldn't even be at school because I was so upset. I was extremely close to my dad, and he was always an amazing dad to me.
Yeah. Your parents
During
can
that
be
time,
really
I was
amazing.
in a very hard place.
Even my parents are amazing.
So I ended up doing virtual
I'm trying to be
online
quiet,
school,
so
which
you
helped
guys
me a
can
lot
also.
because I could spend more time with my mom and we could cope through it together. While I was in Missouri, I would always argue with my dad over the phone because I was not ready to meet his new wife. I ended up deciding that my best bet was to meet her. I met her, and she's actually a very nice woman. Although what her and my dad did was horrible and put an emotional toll on me forever, I really do enjoy her company, and I enjoy my dad's. And it's fresh and nice to be able to go visit someone else sometimes and to accept and maybe even move on from what happened. My mom and I are a lot happier in Missouri, and although what happened to us was so disappointing, we still try our best to be strong every day. My dad is a great man, and although what he did really hurt me, he still has always been there for me, and he's never left by my side. He's always been a good dad to me, and he's always spent time with me, and I really appreciate that.
True.
I'm involved in cheerleading now, sports, and I'm not in that depressing place where I was in
Yeah,
Florida.
never
In
be in that
Florida,
place.
I had to quit school and do online schooling because of how upset I was.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wasn't used to being without my dad, but now I'm gradually getting used to being without my dad and trying to see his side of the view and seeing his family as well. And looking back on it, I don't think my parents were ever happy. If your parents are divorced or they are getting divorced, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
People automatically assume that if your parents are divorced, it's going to be bad forever. And that was exactly my mindset. But I'm so much happier now being so involved and back with my best friends again. And we're really living happily.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys see that?
Exactly my
They were
mindset.
shaking.
But I'm so much
Okay,
happier now
wait.
being so involved and back
They're
with my
shaking.
best friends again.
They're shaking.
And we're really
They're
living
shaking.
happily.
That's funny. Like, we're done. Okay. So remember, guys, if your parents are divorced or if they are going, remember, it's gonna be okay. So let's move on to the next animation. Okay, guys, now we are reacting. I don't know why I'm having this here, but I like to squish it. But now we're reacting to Adopted. So let's get into the animation.
For 7 years of my life, I grew up in the foster system. I had to leave my mom's
shit.
house because of the decisions she made to stop being there for her children.
Aw.
At the time, it was just me, an 8-year-old girl, and my brother, an 11-year-old, severely autistic boy. One day, the police showed up at our house. They asked me a lot of questions and then told us I would be staying at my aunt's house with her 3 kids,
Yeah,
and my
that
brother
ain't
would
that
go
bad.
to a home to support his needs. I stayed with my aunt and her cousins for 1.5 years until one day my aunt told me to pack some clothes. I thought I was going to spend some time with my other
Nope.
aunt and cousins, so happily I went to pack some clothes, but once I was done, I went to the front room and my aunt told me and my cousin I was going away for some time. I didn't know what that meant, but we all cried, and my caseworker showed up. My caseworker didn't tell me too much on our car right there, but for the most of the ride, I cried. Once we got there, I was greeted by someone I would soon look up to as a sister, and by more people I would soon consider my family. I lived there for 2.5 years. I wanted that to be my forever
That's
home,
nice.
my forever family. But I found out my biological mom had another baby. He was only 5 months old, and the state wanted us to be together forever. I moved in with him and his foster family. I watched him grow up, cry, fuss, changed his diapers. I never thought I'd have a little brother, but there he was right before my eyes. I thought
That's
that was
happy.
it for our foster placements, but I was wrong. Something didn't work in that home, and we were moved after 1.5 years of staying there. Now, we were with our very first
Oh,
white
like this.
foster
Keep
parent, a single mother with 3 cute but crazy kids.
Huh.
To say the least on that home, it didn't work, and we left. On my last day of school, we were taken to our next foster home. And our last one, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Another white family with 4 kids, a boy in the 11th grade, a girl going on 9th grade, another girl in the 7th grade, and another boy in like the 5th grade. And of course, 2 parents, a mom and a dad, and 2 lovely black dogs. Those
Wait,
people showed me
ugly?
and my brother so much.
No, wait.
Another girl in the 7th grade, and another boy in like the 5th grade.
Hit.
And of course,
here?
2 parents, a mom and a dad, and 2 lovely black dogs.
Ugly.
Those people showed
Dude. Okay, stop the animation here. Some people like dogs. Just don't be that Don't be that aggressive, dude. I mean, do that. Like, for reals. Like, stay calm. Like, they might be ugly to you, but some people like dogs like me.
me and my brother so much love and care, even after our hearts were broken by so many people, so many different times. I never had a father figure in my life, so when I got to this one, I didn't really know how it felt to have a father at all. December 31st, 2014, we were adopted by these people. Being here
It's
for
really
2 years
nice.
now, I've received lots of love and crazy rules and groundings. I'm blessed to have a place to finally call home.
Yes. That's really nice, guys. Right?
Oh my god, and we totally jumped off the cliff and had to swim all the way to shore because the dog chased us all the way to the end.
Kind of curious. Oh, okay, story booth. Okay, just do a little outro. But yeah, guys, if you're adopted, that's great for you. That's really great for you. But let's move on to the next, and maybe now we're gonna react to like 2 more animations, and that'll be the video. So let's move on to our next animation. Okay, guys, we're back with our next animation. It's called "I Lost My Hair." So let's react to this. Boom.
I was born with a condition called alopecia, which means
Alopecia?
my hair follicles just weren't working, and I never grew any hair on my head. So I was basically bald for most of my life.
I bet you guys, and I'm not trying to sound mean or nothing, but I bet you if any of you guys are bald, your friends or something, or bullies at your school, people are gonna call you, hey, you have cancer. Because people just automatically think because you're bald, you have cancer. No, it could be other things, for example, apocylia or something like that. But yeah, just saying, they will automatically, don't let that happen, okay? Just, yeah, let's move on. Let's continue.
Because there's different types of alopecia. There's one
Yeah.
where your hair can grow back and fall out, and there's one where it doesn't grow back. And I had that type, so it was pretty hard, like having no hair for most of my childhood. And I had to wear wigs and stuff, and it just wasn't very good. Whenever I was at sleepovers, They'd be like, oh my god, we should do our hair. And I just couldn't get my hair done because I didn't have any.
It's really sad.
And there was a few times where there were bullies and people
Yeah, I
were
know.
mean to me. Like one
I
time
know.
in school, a boy pulled my wig off in front of everyone and everyone stared. It wasn't good. And then there's like a few times where I was confident enough to go out with no hair without putting on my wig, and there'd be people staring,
Yeah.
pointing, laughing, and it was sad. But the good things that came with having no hair were I never got head lice.
Yeah.
Like I remember getting a note home saying, there's head lice in your class, you should check your child's hair and stuff.
Yeah.
And I never had to get checked, and I never had to get treated. I never had head lice because I just didn't have hair. And I'm also on a website called the Rapunzel Foundation where children can donate their hair to people that don't have it. And actually, when I turned 10, my hair started to grow again, and I was like,
This
this
is a good
is so
thing.
weird. Why is this happening? And it grew and it grew and it kept growing. And then I got some hair extensions when it was long enough, and I had them for about a year. And then I decided I don't want them anymore. I want my own hair. And so I got them out. I got my hair trimmed.
That's really
and it was
good.
just
That's
like
really
a
nice.
dream come true. I'd
And
never
also very
gone out
happy.
with my own head of hair, and it was just so great. And
Yeah.
I was so happy. I was so confident.
But I also wonder, how would it feel like imagine if I didn't have no hair, okay? And if I wonder how when the wind, if it's like that, will your like kind of skin just like move kind of, or will it just stay there, or how will it feel? I wonder that also. But let's continue. Yeah, that's all. Okay, so that was it, guys. I am so sorry if you guys don't have hair, but maybe it'll get better. Maybe it won't, but I hope it does. But yeah, let's move on to our next and final animation of the day. So yeah, let's go. Okay, guys, this is our final animation. It's called Living with Diabetes and Without Junk Food. Wait, what? Yeah, you could get diabetes without... okay, I kind of get it. Let's react.
This happened a few years ago. When I was a child, I would eat junk food every single day. I didn't eat much healthy food. I would eat chips, soda, candy, anything you could think of that involved sugar.
Yeah.
My mom told me every day I shouldn't be doing this. I should eat some healthy stuff often, but I just ignored her and continued eating food. A few years passed, and that's when we went to the hospital because I couldn't really hear much from my ear. So we went to the hospital for them to check it out. So when we went there, the nurse wanted to check my blood sugar. So she did. When she poked my finger, it was kind of hurt, but I was fine with it. When she came back, she had a serious face on her. She looked at me and looked at my mom and said that I have diabetes. So my mom was scared. You could tell in her face that she was worried for me. I didn't know what diabetes was. All I knew is that one of my aunts had it. The doctor said that diabetes is when you cannot make something called insulin that kind of balances your blood sugar. I have to take medicine that was insulin. I have to put it in myself with a shot.
That really hurts.
Shots, syringes, anything that involved a needle, I would just cry. I don't like needles at all. It was scary knowing that I had to get shot every single day, check my blood sugar every single day. Every single day, all I see is a needle in front of me. It's scary. Whenever I eat, I have to put a shot on. My people look at me whenever we're at restaurants, like, oh my god, look at that girl, she's putting a shot on. Whoa, what the heck? It's kind of nerve-wracking. My mom told me that I have to start eating healthy. I can't really eat that much junk food anymore, and that kind of, made me sad. I was like, wow, I can't eat no more junk food, no more ice cream candy. What am I gonna do with my life? No! All I'm ever gonna see is greens. After a few years, I kind of got used to the shots, but I am still not used to the blood tests. I'm kind of fine with diabetes now. It's still kind of scary that knowing diabetes, if I don't take care of myself, I might hurt myself. It could damage me. I might die. I try my best to just live on, act normally, just like everyone else, be with friends, do whatever normal people could do. But I just want to say, take care of your body.
And just be careful and stay healthy, you guys.
Yeah, stay healthy. Healthy. Yeah, so if you have diabetes, pretty sure it won't get better if you keep on eating junk food and stuff, but try to help your body strength. Like, you're down here, try to make it to up here. Yeah, so eat more healthy, guys. So yeah, so that was Story Booth. Comment down below if you want to see more Story Booth videos and me reacting to them. So as always, don't forget to smash that like button. Smash it. It's right down there. It's right down there. Just click it. And also considering subscribing, because I'm trying to make it to 50. I think that'll be kind of easy, but after that I want to make it to 100, son. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and oh no. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Don't forget to stay fantastic, and my name is Esteban, and I'm out. Bye.